Okay, today we are going to do something a little bit different where we will have a new host for this video. Would you like to say hi to everybody?
Hi, my name is Jolene. I am Freddie's very long-suffering cycling running wife.
Walao, suffering. Walao.
I'm sure there are spouses out there who understand this pain.
Why?
4 a.m. mornings, opening the cupboard door, opening the door, closing the door, then the tick of the bicycle, leaving the estate. Yeah.
All part of Rapha500.
Okay, so maybe your viewers would like to know what exactly is Rapha500? What does it entail?
Rapha500 is a yearly exercise where it's being organized by Rapha. They don't really organize it, but it's a virtual event where riders are required to complete 500 kilometers over a span of 8 days. You've seen me done this for a couple of years, so you have been very familiar by now. But that's what it is. 500 kilometers over a period of 8 days from 24th of December all the way to 31st of December. So that's pretty much your festive season there.
Okay, so I usually see that you swap out bicycles and you use different bicycles for maybe different kinds of rides. And I think I saw you swap out like the TT for the road bike instead. So is there a reason why you choose a certain bike for this kind of like long distance race? Is it a race or ride? Yeah.
Yeah, so I think this year is a little bit different because of the whole COVID situation over the past couple of years. For the past 1 or 2 years, I've been doing it mostly alone. This year, when the government starts to relax the regulation a little bit, I finally have some friends joining me. You will see them in subsequent videos. Not so lonely 500 kilometers anymore. It's going to be fun. So anyway, back to the bike, right? I think in a group ride, or rather a small group setting, it is safer because the TT bars won't be sticking out when we are riding behind each other. Pretty much safety reason. And I think for this road bike that I have now, it's going to be a little bit more comfortable as compared to the TT bike. So yeah, it's going to help in maintaining the position and all that kind of stuff. Mostly comfort and safety reasons.
Okay. I know you've been riding for quite a few years, this Rapha. I've heard of it so many years as well. How many years exactly have you done it, and how many years have I been waking up at 4 a.m.?
I don't know. You tell me, how many years have you been waking up at 4 a.m.?
Feels like too many.
No. Give me a second. Let me take the rounder.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is what all the Rapha500 activities were for, these 2 rounders. So having these 2 rounders meant that I have completed 2 years. Last year was a little bit special because they stopped sending out the rounders and it's a virtual batch. Okay. So it's been 3 years. This year is going to be the 4th. So 4th year, you'll be waking up at 4 a.m. Okay. From 24th to 31st December.
That's my Christmas. Basically my Christmas and New Year Eve.
And sometimes acting as my support vehicle as well. When my bike starts to break down or my tire punctures somewhere in the middle of nowhere, she's my support vehicle.
Yeah. Whenever I receive a call at 7 a.m., I know that's it. Something happened. There's a pothole, a tube burst. Yeah, definitely. So I am a support vehicle.
Twice last year, right?
Yeah, twice last year.
Twice last year. And in a span of about, I think 2 days. 2 days in a row.
I don't know, but it was, one of it was West Coast Highway and I think Seletar West Link. It's literally like the most Hulu places that you can possibly be.
Yeah, in the middle of nowhere. Twice in consecutively 2 days in a row. So that's like 50% hit rate. Last year I did it over a span of 4 days. So 50% of the time.
But then subsequently you finished it, right? Like very quickly you finished the race.
Yeah. Shortly after that I finished.
Okay. So why did you start to do Rapha500? Because, I mean, let's face it, 500 kilometers in such a short span of time is pretty intense. And it takes a lot of mental willpower. It takes a lot of grit. And your wife has to wake up so early in the morning. So it's a toll on her and the fur children as well. So why is it that you decided to pick up Rapha500?
Initially, I picked it up because some of my friends actually asked me to join in. So I decided to just join in the fun. And I saw it as a challenge, initially. When I first picked up cycling, 500 kilometers is a lot. It's still a lot now. Every time I come back from all those rides, right, you have to help me with all the massages and I'll be screaming and all that kind of stuff. I don't usually ride very long distances, so it's definitely a challenge. I have so many friends who are really seasoned riders. They ride 100 kilometers like on a super regular basis. So this will be nothing for them. But for me, it's a huge challenge. And she always have to like massage me and all that. Yeah. So anyway, back to why I started. It started off as joining in with some of my friends to have some year-end fun, and subsequently it just became a ritual. I think that's a very important marker for me at the end of the year. A segregation really to tell me that hey, it's time to really wind down. And when you spend that few hours over the span of few days on the roads, it really gives you time to start thinking back on the year that you had just spent or is about to draw its curtains closed, and think about stuff. So I always felt that after that I felt very refreshing. I'm able to really feel that okay, this marks the close of the year. So it's really a marker for me.
So basically, it's sort of like a way for you to end the year and to sort of restart the new year on something like a clean slate in that sense.
Yeah, yeah. It's really a marker and a reset button for me. So yeah, it has started from just having fun with my friend to a ritual. So really really meaningful stuff.
Okay. So for the past few years, I've always heard you say that, okay, this is the game plan. We're going to do, like, for example, 100 kilometers a day for 5 days. And then there was another year where you decided to taper it. So you sort of went with a higher mileage at the beginning and then you sort of tapered it a little bit towards the end. So you went like maybe 200 and then like lesser. So what is the game plan this year? Are you going to be making any changes from the strategies that you had the past few years, or are you going to keep anything?
Last year, as I mentioned, right, because of the regulation, I had to ride alone, so I could pretty much do anything I like, right? So what I did was like I spent like 4 days. So every ride, I aim to go out for 100 kilometers, and that's it. I do it early in the day so that the rest of the day I can spend time with you.
Recovering and crying.
No, I spend time. That's because I want to spend time with you. That's why I start early and I end early. Score points. Score points, recovery, service recovery. Yeah, but I think that makes a lot more sense. And also it's because in November and December, as you all know, right, the weather in Singapore tends to be a little bit iffy. So mostly, I try to squeeze in as much as I can whenever possible, because I want to avoid the situation where there are days where it starts to rain and then you can't do any rides, and then you sort of have to pile up, and these kind of situations are a little bit sticky and it gets very bad. That's what I used to do, and that's the general game plan. But this year, my friends decided to do something really crazy. They want to do an Audex 300 kilometer on the first day. So that's going to be like 12 hours. And full disclosure, the longest mileage I've had for the past couple of months is only 50 kilometers. So I'm definitely going to die somehow. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I'm going to complete it.
It sounds like the recovery vehicle needs to switch on the engine, ignite again.
Yes, please set your phone on ringer and all that kind of stuff. I don't intend to drive. I don't even intend to drive to their place. My intention is for you to drop me there, and then you will have the car. That's my plan. That's my plan.
I see. So nowadays, when you plan for Rapha, you plan your mileage and you also plan the transportation involved,
Yes.
Logistics, and I see.
Yes.
Okay, part-time Grab rider.
I mean, after all, it's been 3 years. So
seasoned veteran.
A lot of experience, and Rapha is more than the ride itself. So a lot of support needed. Thanks in advance.
Okay, so I guess to everyone who is out there competing for the Rapha500, along with Freddie, I don't know, man, good luck. I hope you guys keep up. I hope you manage to finish it. And for all the long-suffering spouses, I guess you need the luck as much as they all do as well.
Okay, thanks for watching and wish me luck. Bye.